I find irony is a blade that cuts he who wields it most especially.
You're not a lot of fun, are you?
Was on Thursday with Eclipse Dine-In Cinemas Bundoran. Now serving pizza, hot dogs, ice cream, and more to your seat. Find out more at Eclipse Cinemas.
Yes, it's time to join our man at the movies, Collie McFadden, with the very latest from Eclipse Cinemas up there in Bundoran. It looks like films for the kids this week, is it?
Oh yeah, it's definitely Easter holidays. I was mildly distracted there because I think I've been watching too much movies, Seamie. I never thought I'd say that. Too many movies. Even my grammar's gone all over the place because I was listening to you reading the job file there, and I said, what happens if he suddenly reads out reviewer needed for movie slot on popular evening drive time show? That's how it would happen in the movies. That's how I would find out. But yes, it is clearly holiday time. The Easter eggs are, I don't know, hatching.
Melting.
There's chocolate everywhere. The weather's good. I've had to put the blinds up for the first time this year to do the Zoom call. So obviously everything's changing, and you can feel the holidays trundling down the street because we've loads of family movies. We've got 3 kids movies. We've got one that's sort of for families of all ages, and then we do have one grown-up movie. But when we start,
is that what you're calling it?
Well, it's still about runners, but yeah, it's well, we'll get to that. Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. So let's start with Dungeons and Dragons, right? And straight away when you hear that comment, I know you go, oh yeah, here we go, all magic and superheroes and stuff again. And I have to say, I was a bit the same, right? I was kind of, oh, didn't we have one of these?
Here we go again.
Yeah, one of these movies before. And then I heard, oh, your man Chris Pine's in it. He was really good as Captain Kirk in the remakes of Star Trek. Okay, that's good. And then I started hearing rumors because I read the geeky magazines going, this is really good fun. This is the best fun since Pirates of the Caribbean. I went, yeah, but they always say things like that, Jamie. And then the serious papers, the Times, the Guardian, all those started going,
yes,
this could be a lot of crack. So I was really excited today to come in and see Dungeons and Dragons. Let's play a clip first.
I don't want to see you die, which is why I'm going to leave the room.
This ends now.
The bridge is protected by an ancient trap. We must not trigger the mechanism.
I may have triggered the mechanism. So, sorry.
Oh, I love the clip. And it's not a whole lot of love playing there. It is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So they've got the music. So straight away, there was a movie about, I suppose about 14 years ago now called A Knight's Tale, which had a similar vibe, loads of rock music. Heath Ledger was brilliant in it. And that was straight away when I saw the clip, I got that vibe and went, well, if that's a high bar indeed. So they're doing really well. I had a sneaky look this morning. I handed in my thesis, Jamie. I was relieved. I was going, I'm going to have a ball. I went to the cinema. I switched on the projector. Computer says no, it doesn't unlock until tomorrow. I was devastated, Jamie.
Absolutely. I was
having such a good day.
And you being nearly a doctor. All right.
Yeah, I was so looking. Let's see if we pass first, right? I was so looking forward to this movie, but now I have to wait till tomorrow morning. But all I can say about it is, as we were joking off just before the clip, you were kind of going, oh, yeah, another one of these. It's kids' movies. And you watch the clip, you go, yeah, okay, that looks pretty good. Good choice of music. Good one-liners in it. The cast look like they're having a ball. And most importantly, they look like they know this is a bit of crack too. That they know this is silly.
Did I see Hugh Grant?
Loving playing the bad guy. And anyone who saw Paddington 2 knows there's no one better to camp it up for cash than Hugh Grant. They just say, can you just be an over-the-top bad guy? He goes, absolutely, 100%. You're paying me, right? Yeah, 100%. I can do that. He looks like he's having a great time. Everyone seems to have got the spirit. There's been so many of these movies that have been so po-faced, or suddenly, they're 3 hours long and think they have to. No, they don't. be a bit of crack, and then get out before the kids are bored. This looks like the perfect thing for sort of, I would say, kind of over eights, nines.
Yeah,
because there is, it is kind of a PG-12s. And there'll probably be, there's going to be scary dragons and that sort of stuff. But nobody takes themselves seriously. I'm fairly certain the good guys are going to win. The only bad, the good guy didn't win today. I think they call Entertainment One. They're the distributors. Get your act together. Send Uncle Collie the code to unlock it so we can talk about it on the radio. But other than that, it looks like really good fun. I'm very excited to watch this tomorrow.
I watched quite a few of the clips, and it does look good. It's Dungeons and Dragons. It looks like something that is going to be quite a few sequels to it.
Yeah, I would think so. Very as we said, Knight's Tale, Pirates of the Caribbean, even a bit of Indiana Jones. That sort of, not too seriously, a scary bit, but then a joke. It looks like really good fun. Perfect for Easter halls.
Okay. Did you get a chance to see Mummies? Did you? Which is our next movie.
Well, okay.
Mummy.
I know you sometimes wonder about my IQ level, but I feel we've two movies. We've Mummies and we've Little Eggs, and I'm delighted we have them because we've talked about it quite a bit. Post-pandemic, there's been a dearth of kids' movies that haven't been coming out as regularly because animation takes so long to make. And the 2-year delay has really hit them. These two movies, Mummies and Little Eggs, are very much for the under 8s. They're really good fun. They're about an hour and 20 minutes, which is just about the right time for holiday time, especially for little people's maybe first or second trip to the cinema. The bit where they're going, I'm very excited about the big screen, but I'm a bit worried that it might be a bit scary. You're in safe hands here. There's going to be nothing too taxing. It's going to be fun. The Mummies, there's 3 mummies. They're lost in modern day London. They've, I think it was made in France. They've a load of voice actors that you'll know from loads of English movies. It'll be really fun for little people to go and see. Mom and Dad might be going, I wish I was going to see Dungeons and Dragons, but you know what? You love them, so you'll go and see it because you like
some of the music too. And I mean, I was watching one of the clips on
Walk Like an
Egyptian appears. It does indeed.
Yes, and I follow Susanna Hoff still on Twitter.
Oh, do you?
Still love her, absolutely still love her. But it's again. It's for the holiday because we already have Shazam out. We've other movies out at the moment that are good for that sort of slightly older 8 and above. Even Puss in Boots is still doing the rounds, which is kind of more PG and stuff. And we haven't had anything in ages since Epic Tales for the really small ones. So now this is lovely. So with 2 movies, Little Eggs and Mummies. I suppose we're going to run out of time before we could talk about Wednesday. So
no, we're okay. Little Eggs. Did you get to see Little Eggs?
I didn't either. I'm very poor this week. I was trying to move over this, not to feel guilty. Do you want to bring up all the other stuff I didn't? If Dr. Carol Moran, the macroeconomics teacher, is listening as well, I haven't done my project either. Seamie, see, did you bring it up? All the work I haven't done this week. No, I haven't seen Little Eggs either. Again, this is, they're anthropomorphic eggs who go and rescue people in Africa. It's probably not my cup of tea, but I think if I'm 5, I'm going to go, oh, magic. It's Easter,
awesome.
And there's eggs together.
Yes,
what more could you want?
Tomorrow, a couple of big movies opening next week. Super Mario Brothers in there and Air. But Super Mario, what are you hearing?
Going to be huge. Going to be huge. We've been getting phone calls about it for like about 2 months. And it's one of those, it's supposed to come out next Friday. They're bringing it out early because there's such a craving for it, and especially with the Easter halls. It's an all animated version of it. Again, they made a movie with it. It's Good to Talk, Bob Hoskins, years ago. It was awful. But this apparently is really good. It has Chris Pratt, who we're going to see again soon in Guardians of the Galaxy, but also was great as the guy in the Lego movie. That looks really fun. And that opens on Wednesday. And more importantly for you, I think, there's a new movie with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. It's called Air. It's about how Nike was struggling at the time, and they decided they were going to build, market a new special shoe. And they said, which star are you going to go for? And they said, there's this kid called Michael Jordan. And everyone said, who? And they went, oh, no, he's still playing in high school, but he's going to be really good. And they went, you cannot put the company's future on a high school kid. And look, we know how it went, or most of us do, but it's a fascinating story. It looks kind of like a movie I loved a few years ago called Moneyball. It's the in behind story of kind of sports agents and so on. And that also opens on Wednesday. So we've loads for the kids. Dungeons and Dragons, which looks like it kind of be fun for everyone. And then Air maybe for older people.
10 seconds on Missed It Monday.
It's Jared Butler. He's going to punch a plane in the face. Nobody can beat him. He's the greatest actor in the world. Oh, no, maybe not. But he is good crack. And this is good for Monday.
He is indeed. Okay, look, Collie, enjoy the movies all over the Easter. Really enjoy them. And we will talk to you back here Thursday.
See you then. Bye.
On the movies.